First episode, baby. We take a leap of faith. That is what we do. So, I guess this video can be titled Leap of Faith, I guess you could say. Now, I've been wanting to start a channel for a while. I've been having to put some things in place to get it done. I've been having to exercise patience and have resilience and just start to really trust this whole process coming together. So in a way, it was like a surrender to whatever life has in store for me. It was kind of surrender to that, because I've been putting this thing together for a couple years now. And it just goes to show that when you really stick to something and you dedicate everything to it and you still find a way to maintain balance in other aspects of your life, then it can be really beneficial, But not only am I going to discuss the leap of faith, I'm going to discuss what this channel is about. Like, what can you expect here? Now, this is called the Shinobi Realm. The Shinobi Realm, all right? Now, what is a shinobi? Well, it's basically a way to say ninja in Japanese. So instead of ninja, they would say shinobi. I've always been drawn to like the ninja warrior for some reason. I can't really explain it. I can remember when I was a kid, I could say like the first big influence was, as far as like martial arts and everything and animation, for that has to be like Ninja Turtles. I was like heavily into Ninja Turtles, like heavy. I used to watch all the the 90s movies, and yeah, it was pretty dope. So that was kind of like the start for me. That kind of opened me up to heroes or martial arts or fighters. I don't know what I was thinking as a kid that attracted it to me, but it did, and it continues to. So, what is the Shinobi Realm going to consist of? Well, the Shinobi Realm is going to consist of anime. Now, anime is one of my loves. If you guys are going to, be subscribers to this channel, then I must give you an introduction to me, to who I am, So this is basically it. What I'm gonna cover though is basically what the Shinobi Realm is, which it is, what I'm looking for, what I'm visualizing is a community, an anime community, because anime has been such a huge part of my life, and I've taken a lot of lessons in life from anime, and I've taken a lot of lessons from like various characters within anime, and it's just a great medium, and it's also highly creative. Like some of these stories, the way they put it together, the imagination that's in there. I think that's one of the main things that I enjoy is the imagination. And there's so many different types of anime. There's probably an anime for everyone that likes anything, from food to if you haven't seen Mushishi, which I haven't seen much of it, to that interesting stuff. Anime has had a real big effect on me. It still does to this day, It's probably my favorite, entertainment medium as far as like movies compared to TV shows. Anime is like that's what if it comes down to me choosing, I'm choosing to watch an anime, pretty much. So, so the Ninja Turtles. Well, let me go back. Excuse me. So, what else is the Shinobi Realm about? Well, the Shinobi Realm is about community. Community is big. You probably heard me say it before, but community is big for me. That's what I'm looking to do, is looking to create a tight-knit community where we could just share, you know, the same subject matter that we all love, and we can just bring it here. We can discuss it. You know, we can debate it. You know, we're not gonna have petty ass arguments. All that shit's going out the window. So if anybody is into that, you will be booted. Just to let you know. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a place for discussion. I personally, what I'll be doing for you is I am going to be watching anime. So there's a lot of anime because my life is pretty busy and hectic, so it's hard to find time to watch it sometimes. So you know what? I figured I would do this, and now I can share my new experiences with what I watch with you guys, and we can just, you know, give feedback back and forth, which I think would be really cool. So that's gonna be another part of what this whole realm is about, all right? So from there, I'm gonna continue to go into, you know, my childhood and you know, how anime has affected me. So I'm gonna get back on track. So remember, we went from the Ninja Turtles and how they influenced me, and Raphael was my favorite character. Just in case anybody had any questions, it was Raphael. But from there, I can remember distinctly, as far as anime goes, I can remember my first big introduction to it. It had to be Dragon Ball. So not Dragon Ball Z for all the young people, even though I was young when that came out. But Dragon Ball, which I need to go watch that over again. And that's the story of Goku when he was a kid. And they used to come on every Sunday. So when I was a kid, I can remember this, I was in 5th grade. It used to come on every Sunday. And it used to come on early too, like maybe 6 or something. So I had to make sure I got up early to watch it. Like if I ever slept in, then I just missed it. And then I was like, oh man, I gotta wait till next Sunday. You know, back when we had to wait for the show to come back around. But yeah, I would always try to catch these shows, right? Excuse me. I would always try to catch this show every Sunday before church, because I think church was probably at 8 or something. I don't remember. But I would always wake up so I could catch Dragon Ball. And I'd always remember like being glued to it, you know, and trying to get every second possible I could to see, like, if my mom tell me to go, because we got to go to church, you know what I'm saying? So Dragon Ball was a biggie, so that started it. I just knew it was something different from like the traditional cartoons that I had been watching, and it was just like a new stimulus for my brain, and I just got drawn into it, you know. Let's see. So from Dragon Ball, of course, then you graduate to Dragon Ball Z, which I was a kid. I don't remember how old I was, but I can remember, I don't know if somebody at school was talking about it. I can't remember how I got introduced to it. Maybe it was, I don't know if Toonami was out back then. I mean, if Toonami had started yet. It might have been Toonami, actually. For all you out there that remember Toonami, yeah. Toonami was Toonami was a big way to kind of throw anime out there on Cartoon Network. just to kind of, I guess it was like a test, like see if they like this. I guess like seeing what the ratings would be and everything. So I don't know if it was Toonami or not, but I used to watch a gang of cartoons. Like, you know, when you got home, when you were younger, you got home from school and then you had like your whole lineup of shows. Yeah, those are good times right there. But yeah, and I can remember Dragon Ball Z, man. And me and the other boys that we rode the same bus together at school, like we would literally get off the bus and we all would like part ways and like sprint home so we could catch Dragon Ball Z. I think right when we got home, it was like just coming on, so we might miss like a few minutes if we take our time getting there. So it was like, hey, we gotta get home and watch Dragon Ball Z. It's like we're all talking on the bus, and then as soon as everybody's feet hit the ground off the bus, it's like, peace, because we know we're gonna talk about Dragon Ball Z tomorrow at school on the bus and shit. But yeah, man. So from there, yeah, I mentioned Toonami. That was a big intro. A lot of anime used to come on like the late nights too, like real late. I know like Cowboy Bebop. I think I was too young to like really hang back then, because I remember Cowboy Bebop used to come on all the time. But as a kid, it just never like, I don't know, it never caught my attention. But when I got older, I'm like, man, I need to watch this. But I remember Cowboy Bebop was a big one. Inuyasha was a huge one that got me into it. Full Metal Alchemist, which is probably my number one. It's probably my number one. I would honestly say, yes, Full Metal Alchemist. The original and Brotherhood, because the way I saw it is, I saw it from the original and then I watched Brotherhood. So a lot of people haven't even seen the original, which was fabulous. You know, Brotherhood adds more onto the story. But there's nothing like that original, man, for some reason. I guess that's because it's, I don't know if it's nostalgic or something. But something about that original Full Metal Alchemist, it just, I don't know, it really just gave you those feelings, man. Like when you, when you get invested in these characters and things happen to them and it feels like something happened to like a family member or something, you know, if something bad happens to them, or if they have successes in the show, it's like you feel that for them. It's like, you know, either you're clapping for their successes, or you're like, oh, I can't believe that just happened, or shit, maybe you're crying, who knows. But Full Metal Alchemist was a big one. Full Metal Alchemist would like, it will stop you in your tracks. Like you could be in the room wrestling and if Full Metal Alchemist comes on, as soon as you hear that intro coming on, everybody's like, all right, let's chill out and watch this. You know? So that's how good it was back then. So I started following it from there. So those were like some early influences as far as anime for me. So those are some early influences. Let me think of what some of the most influential ones, and we'll have to do like specific discussions in other videos for this, but some that really stuck in my heart was kind of, let's see, Full Metal Alchemist, like I said, is probably my number one. Samurai Champloo was a big one for me, a real big one. That had like a mixture of, you know, it had a mixture of hip hop and like the feudal era and everything. So that was pretty dope. All the scratches on there. Samurai Champloo was big. I loved Mugen and Jean. I loved their whole dynamic and you know, how they work together, and then how their opposite ways of doing things kind of intertwined throughout the series. And then of course you had Fu, who they were protecting, and but yeah, that was a good one. That was a real good one. That was another one that really like was like ingrained in my brain, is Samurai Champloo. Let's see, Samurai Champloo was good. Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple. That was another one. That was another dope one. I was super into that. Love that. If you're a martial artist, like if you live that life, then Kenichi's like, that's one you need to watch. Kenichi was one. Hajime no Ippo. It was a boxing one. That one was dope. I still gotta finish that one though, so maybe you guys can be a part of me finishing a lot of anime that I haven't finished, you know? But yeah, Hajime no Ippo was one. Oh, how am I leaving out Naruto? Naruto was one that was probably the first one I ever really started like binging, like I was just on it, you know. Naruto was the thing. Yeah, that one. And when I look back at it, I followed it for like a decade. It was like, that was a big investment in that show, but yeah, Naruto was a big one. Shinobi's Realm. Of course we're gonna love Naruto, of course. Naruto, which I still have to watch Boruto. So also, if anybody has any recommendations for what I should watch, let me know and we can get that done for you. But I will tell you that the first anime I'm going to actually watch, and I want you guys to watch along with me, is going to be One Piece, all right? So, we got Ninja Turtles, we got Dragon Ball into Dragon Ball Z, and then we got Toonami, whatever else was out back then, I can't fully remember. Somebody in the comments tell me if there was something else. Well, what was going on before Toonami, if anything? Let me know. Let's see. Toonami, Full Metal Alchemist. Told you a few that I was really into. I got into Bleach pretty heavy. When Bleach was cracking, I got into Bleach pretty heavy too. Why am I drawing a blank? I haven't seen so damn many. So many. It seems like you have them all in your head, but when it's time to think about them, it's like, I've seen so many, it's like, now I can't think of any, you know? But let's see. Yeah. I guess that's all I got for now. Hey, we got plenty of time. You guys come, subscribe, like these videos. Come join the Shinobi Realm. Come join my realm. This is a realm of peace. And remember, this is gonna be your place for anime watching, anime reactions, anime news, anything anime. All right, if it's anime, we're gonna do it on this show. I'm gonna do reactions with my friends as well, you know. Some people that are down with me, I'm gonna do some reactions with them. Maybe I'll do some reactions with somebody I know that's never really seen anime, you know. There's just room for growth in this whole thing. So I say we all come together and be part of the Shinobi Realm, because it's gonna be a good place of peace, a good place to come and express yourself. I want you guys to express yourself. I want feedback from you. I want to be able to communicate back and forth with you guys. So yes, please come into my realm. I welcome you. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. This is my introduction video. So yeah, I feel good about this. I feel like you have to start somewhere, and if you don't dive in there and just do it, like, then you're always gonna have something pulling you back, you know? So my advice, guys, if you have a passion, if you have a love, if you have something that just makes you warm, that you wanna do in life, if you have this undeniable feeling that you should be doing something, then I say go ahead and do it, because, you know, what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? So yeah. Let's follow our dreams out there. And let's not just follow our dreams, let's make them happen. let's make it something we can touch, something we can see, you know? Let's create our own realities. So everybody, much love to you, much peace. This is Shinobi, and I'm out. Peace.